What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kendall. Hope you guys are having a great day out there. But for today, I'm actually going to be diving back into some Alanis Morissette. I really liked what I heard with "You Ought to Know." If you want to go check that reaction out. But I'm actually going to be diving into her song "Ironic," which is off the same album, "Jagged Little Pill." I really liked what I heard. I really liked her voice, and I just want to check out some more of her. But I just want to get right into it. Alanis Morissette, "Ironic." Here we go.
An old man turned 98. He won the lottery and died the next day. It's a black fly in your Chardonnay. It's a death row pardon, 2 minutes too late. And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain. Goodbye. He waited his whole damn life to take that flight, and as the plane crashed down, he thought, well, isn't this nice? And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride on your already paid.
So right away, I just have to point out, this was remastered in 4K. I have to say, the 4K remaster is actually really good. I mean, I don't think you'd be able to look at and tell that this was shot in the 90s, because it looks really good. I have to say that, and it was kind of interesting how the song, started out. It started out, kind of this, and I thought, it was like, okay, this is definitely different from "You Ought to Know." And I was like, okay, it's just like kind of softer sounding song. And then, like, once it got into the chorus, I was like, oh, okay, it got into that, still that same sound, but, like the hard rocking sound. And I was like, oh, okay, I was surprised by that. And then, once it gets, out of the chorus, it goes back into that kind of softer rock sound. And gosh, I'm really, I said this before in my first, Alanis Morissette reaction, but I'm not really sure why it took me so long to discover her, because I think, she's a really great singer, and, and I know she likes to writes or co-writes a lot of her own material, but, basically I wanted to really see what, like, the meaning of the song was about. And it's basically, about, sometimes feeling that the world, just the whole world doesn't really understand you, doesn't really know you. And, and I feel like, we've all had that feeling where, you just feel like, no matter what, you just feel like nobody understands you. And I mean, and I definitely, at times in my life, I definitely have felt that way. I'm like, oh, why does nobody get me? Why does nobody understand me? But, it's just it's just a normal feeling. I mean, I feel like we've all had that from time to time. But yeah, I like us, and I mentioned this before, but and I like how simple this video is, but I also like the, effect of like, she's basically in the front seat and there's basically, a couple different types of Alanis Morissette's in the back. I wonder how they shot that. I'm sure it was just like maybe they shot the ones that her in front of the car first, and then the ones where she's behind. Maybe that's how it's done. I don't know. But I want to get back into this because I want to see how the rest of this finishes out.
When you're already late, and no smoking sign on your cigarette break. It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. It's meeting the man of my dreams, and then meeting his beautiful wife. And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? A little too ironic. I really do think it's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride on your already paid. It's the good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it figures? Funny way sneaking up on you. Life is a funny, funny way of helping you out, helping you out.
Guess she's thinking about something. At first I thought she ran out of gas, but I guess she was mainly to just stop and reflect on things. Okay. Yeah. That was another great Alanis Morissette song. I can't wait to dive, really dive more back into her songs because I it's like I said, I really liked what I heard with You Ought to Know, and this was definitely different from that song, but isn't it ironic how they're both different? But yeah, I loved, just the simplicity of it. And I really, I loved how, in the beginning, it really went from that that soft rock sound, and then went into that hard, that like louder rock sound. And I wasn't expecting that because when that happened, I was like, oh, okay, all right, cool. But I can't wait to check out more of her stuff because I think she's a great, she's a great singer and she's definitely a great songwriter. But yeah, what do you guys think? What's your favorite Alanis Morissette song? What other songs of hers would you like to see me react to? Or are there some other songs by some other artists that you would like to see me react to? But if you liked what you saw here, if you want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like and share, and then that way you will get notified when I drop new videos. And it will also too just really help me get the channel growing, just keep it growing. I want to see where it goes. And if you liked what you saw here, hopefully you'll check out some of my other content that I have on here. I've reacted to a lot of really cool songs on here. But until then, stay safe and have a great day.